Hello everyone, this is Daniel, and this is part 2 of the other video, basically describing what was going on with the race wars and all that. Let me just tell you something that I just, should have known. It's not about race, it's about the insanity of the world and the lawlessness. Now, people can get away from lawlessness and go to Jesus, but there is more sightings of people just getting lawless. Now, I will show you a few videos of the news and the media of what the man is doing. And if there are a few people that would like to come on, then that would be good. And I would like to get some information on who you would vote for. And if it's not popular enough, then okay, I don't mind. So this is Daniel Mayo on It's Not Just About Race, We're Getting More Insane. Or It's Not Just About Race, We're Getting More Insane. So anyway, weird things are about to happen, like usual. Don't worry though, because it's the usual of this kind of site. It's the usual thing of this kind of site. Present to everyone. And voila. Here we have it. Alright. Okay. It's a noise from a chair. Anyway. Just want to wait till someone gets on. Okay. Someone doesn't come on anytime soon, then it's okay. Alright. Alright. Yep. Okay. Oh my goodness. Now this points out to how insane he was. No sane man would really shoot a whole place up anyway. But especially at police officers. That's... I don't know. Come on, close out. X. X. Okay. Come on. Uh-oh. Mild technical difficulties, that's all. Just trying to load. It's about time, right? You can load the whole thing. It's getting there. Yeah, coming short little by little.
It appears that our search of the suspect's home in Mesquite leads us to believe, based on evidence of bomb-making materials and a journal, that this suspect had been practicing explosive detonations, and that the materials was such that it was large enough to have devastating effects throughout our city in our North Texas area.
Oh my.
We're convinced that this suspect had other plans and thought that what he was doing was righteous, and believed that he was going to make law enforcement and target law enforcement, make us pay for what he sees as law enforcement's efforts to punish people of color. I think that this killer obviously had some delusion. There was quite a bit of rambling in the journal that's hard to decipher. I can just add, at the scene where he was killed, there was he wrote some lettering in blood on the wall.
He's insane.
Which leads us to believe he was wounded on the way up the stairwell on the second floor of the El Centro building, and detonated the device to end the standoff, there was more lettering written in his own blood. What did he write? We are trying to decipher that, but he wrote the letters RB. RB, and we don't RB. Yes, so we're trying to figure out through looking at things in his home what those initials mean, but we haven't determined that yet.
Now we are going to see another video about the mother. Probably not the whole thing. And the father.
If you have a typical
Oh, sorry about the
airline
ad.
credit card, you only earn double miles when you buy stuff from that airline. Wait, is this where you typically shop? You should be getting double miles on every purchase. Switch to the Capital One Venture Card. With Venture,
Sorry about the advertisement, but this is what was in it. This is an example of an insane person.
Not just airline purchases. Seriously, double miles. Everywhere. What's in your
Okay.
wallet?
Should be coming up soon.
Killer's parents, they're speaking out for the first time now since their son shot 12 police officers, killing 5 of them. They are saying that he changed. The shooter, he changed after he was discharged from the military. A little bit more of what the parents told the police.
I don't know what to say to
He's heartbroken, like we should all be.
anybody make anything better. I didn't see it coming.
He was a good son. He's a good son.
Yeah, I don't think he was.
I love my son. Oh, my
Just
heart.
saying.
I hate what he
You
did.
shoot up a lot of people, then you're not
Talk
doing a
about
good thing.
Any of his experiences in the military that maybe made you question, did something happen? Was it the war? Or...
I don't remember anything.
I don't remember anything about it. They just, the military was not what Micah thought it would be. It disappointed him. He was very disappointed.
Right, CNN senior investigative correspondent Drew Griffin.
Yep. And this is pretty much an insane moment. Then you hear about the Orlando shootings. Well, wow. Shooting up gay people. The Bible does say that God will take care of them. If they're too sinful, then He will just destroy them. But you are not to judge them. You are to actually just say to them that you have to basically sternly say to them that they're not perfect, but they can turn to God. And that's all you have to say. And not in a crazy way, but anyway. Now let's see what all of you said. Let's see what you said. Why did you say that? Maybe. Yeah, that's okay. Save this. So, if you're on the page, who would you vote for? If anyone. Let's see. Well, let me just go somewhere else then. Okay. I'm not going to show you the whole video about the mother. But what I'm going to do is, that's not right. I'm going to show you what it's like. Wow. I'm going to show you what one of the 4-year-olds had to deal with and how brave she was. So, nope. Oh my goodness, when was this? When was? Oh my goodness, I don't want to see all that. Okay, this week. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, kids, you might want to leave for this because this could get graphic. Okay, so mothers, just put your kids somewhere where they cannot see this, or just cannot experience this because sounds and sights are not going to be nice. So just protect them. So, and let's see, 3, 5, no, okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Hello.
Stay with me. We got pulled over for a busted tail light in the back. And the police just, he's covered. They killed my boyfriend. He's licensed, he's licensed to carry.
That's off for the side video.
ID and his wallet out his pocket, and he let the officer know that
this is actually in America, but it's like the opposite side of the it's the video is like mirrored, so that don't worry.
You told him to get his ID, so his driver's license. Oh my God, please don't tell me he did. Please don't tell me my boyfriend just went like that. Yes, I will, sir. I'll keep my hands where they are. Please don't tell me this, Lord. Please don't tell me that he's gone.
That's just sad.
Don't tell me that he's gone. Please, officer, don't tell me that you just did this to him.
That's just so sad.
Shot 4 bullets into him, sir. He was just getting his license and registration, sir. Get down. Keep him up. Where's my daughter? You got my daughter? Take away from me. Keep walking. 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 Not me. Not me.
Well, so you see there, there she is. She's very brave. Is this video gonna go? Yeah.
We in the back seat of the police car. Phil, sister, call me. The police just shot my boyfriend for no apparent reason. My phone is about to die. They shot him. He shot him 3 times because he had a busted tail light. He asked him for license and registration. He told him that man that it was in his wallet, but he had a pistol on him because he's licensed to carry. And the officer told him don't move, and as he was putting his hands back up, the officer shot him in his arm about 4 or 5 times. I'm on Larpenter and Fry. Whoever can come to Larpenter and Fry, that's where I'm at. I'm going to need a ride home. We is on Larpenter and Fry. Alizé, if you can come to Larpenter.
Anyway, where's the she comfort? Oh, there. Oh, wasn't the whole video. Sorry about that.
Stay with me.
Whoops.
We got pulled.
Sorry.
Busted tail light in the back, and the police just he's covered. They killed my boyfriend. He's licensed. He's licensed to carry. He was trying to get out his ID and his wallet out his pocket.
Wow, she actually prayed that for protection. You know, if you carry a sword, you're about to die with a sword. I'm sorry, but you know how insane people get? This is not as insane.
We in the back seat of the police car. For no apparent reason. My phone is about to die. They shot him. He shot him 3 times because we had a busted tail light. He asked him for license and registration. He told him that man that it was in his wallet, but he had a pistol on him because he's licensed to carry. And the officer told him, don't move. And as he was putting his hands back up, the officer shot him in his arm about 4 or 5 times. I'm on Larpenter and Fry. Whoever can come to Larpenter and Fry goes to die and just shot my boyfriend. They shot him 4 times. He's licensed to carry. We had a busted tail light. He's Chinese. He's about 5'5", 5'6.5", heavy set guy. He asked him for his license and registration, which was in the back of his pocket because he keeps his wallet in his pocket. And as he went to reach, he let the officer know before he was reaching that he had a firearm on him. And before he can let the officer know anything, the officer took off shots. About 4 or 5 rounds was shot. And my boyfriend, I don't know what condition he's in. I don't know if he's okay or if he's not okay. Machine guns pointed. Don't be scared. My daughter just witnessed this. The police just shot him for no apparent reason. No reason at all. They asked for license and registration. Guns pointed. Guns pointed.
Yeah, we're gonna have to watch the rest of it without that.
Don't be scared. My daughter just witnessed this. The police just shot him for no apparent reason. No reason at all. They asked for license and registration. That's the police officer over there that did it. With the black on.
I think the phone just died right there.
can't really do shit because they got me handcuffed. I can't believe they just did this. I'm fucking back! Ah!
That's a comforting part. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. If you hear that cry, then something really horrible happened to them. That's all I can say. Not just saying that it happens to all of them, but especially to that kind of type of person, they will make a huge cry when something really horrible happened to them. All right. Why is it complicated? All right. Okay. Why did you say no? Or did you say no because of that one lady crying out loud? Say yes if it was because of the lady crying because of the man shot. It's you know. Let me get the statistics. What statistics? I don't know how to say that. Okay. Race shot. You know, it's going to be interesting. The real story of race. All right, sounds good. I don't know. Whoops. Let's go back. All right. Oh, this is right. There we go. Now that's fascinating because, again, we're getting more insane. Now, 484 men got shot by a police officer and 25 female got shot by a police officer. Okay. Gee. That's not good. None are unknown. And yes. You know, that's still like little less than a quarter saying yes, they had shown signs of mental illness. It doesn't say everything. Excuse me. Now, 238 were white, 123 were dark-skinned, 79 Hispanic, 46 unknown, 33 people were other nationalities. Let's see. 282 were said to have a gun, 88 knife, 35 vehicle, 35 were unarmed, and 22 had a toy gun. Still, 88 having a knife? You could have had a taser for that. And the gun? Well, they have to protect themselves, but not... I don't know. You know, that lady and her husband had a right to own a gun, but he even had a license. You know, I learned something from that case. Now, if I were in that man's shoes, I would just say, "Officer," no, I don't know what I would say. You know, I would just say, "Here's a license and registration. That's all. That's all you have to do. Show him the license and registration." And the policeman sees that you've registered for a gun. Okay, then they will ask questions, but not. I don't know. And I love that 4-year-old. She is going to be a faithful Christian if that doesn't happen. If the demons don't attack her too greatly. That girl will be a faithful woman, and she will be a warrior. That's all I can say. So that's just a breakdown. That more whites are shot than blacks. Oh my goodness. Computer, you can do this. But, come on. Oh. Come on. Okay. Hello. What did you say? Huh. I'm gonna have to take this one out. Oh. Anyway, I guess this is now. And let me just show you the statistics of people that are currently living in America by race. Okay. Of what percentages? Let's see. Well, anything says. Come on. All right. I did see something that was citation error. Let's see. That's all that it needs. Let's see what this one says. Citation. Ooh. Outdated. It doesn't matter. It kind of does. I think, you know, the slaves and the people of Africa, that's kind of in the same. Religions. Wow. And as you can see, yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense right there, because unfortunately, now the news did say that more whites were being shot than blacks, but the numbers prove that this is all practically false. Yeah. You gotta look things up, even if it's not exactly perfect. But if it's perfect in one way, then you will have to, yeah. Oh my goodness. Youch. 223 million, maybe 235 million whites, maybe same. But that would be now 44 million. That doesn't say exactly how many. Let's see. Yeah, that's like 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. 1/5 instead of 1/3. And you can't do. You can't just say that the police are afraid of the whites. No, that you can't say the police should be afraid of whites, but it's just saying that in those numbers, the policemen are afraid of the blacks, but I wouldn't say it's like compared to the late 60s. I would say it's like compared to after Martin Luther King got shot. But if we get to late 60s within weeks or even days, that would not be good. Hispanic, that's more Hispanic. White. Wow. White Hispanic. German. Oh yeah. Yeah. Wow. Italian. Yeah, I'm partially Italian. But I could also become Scottish. Yeah, I could also be Scottish. So I'm like Italian, Scottish, and partially German, and partially Irish. Wow. Well, I'm not saying that my red hair came from Ireland, but you know, people have gotten a few things wrong. People have gotten a few things wrong before, and it's kind of fascinating. 2010, so that will be Black Americans, so that will be 41 million. I just don't get why people have to do this to each other. All right. Right. Thank you. That was very much appreciated because that proves of what is going on in America. That police shoot the black people and then the black people shoot the police officers. That's kind of what's going on, but also the white people are doing it the same thing. But not really just that, it's just it's ISIS as well as it's ISIS and Islam, partially Islam. Some of them are peaceful, but not all of them. And then partially it's just the insanity of the mass shootings and all that. I think it's just a small percentage are just causing death, but really it's just kind of escalating right now. That's kind of scary. You know, you would have been considered insane if you were, quote unquote, gay or all that back in the, I don't know, 30s. But now, okay. Okay, let's see. This might not be accurate, But it's part of the it's part of the reason that the Bible did say that there would be lawlessness of there people will be people's faith will grow cold. It happened in the 60s as well, but let's go down percentage. Is it really percentage? Oh, good. All right. Woo. All right. Yeah. And I'm in that 18 to 29 gender range, and I would say no. But unfortunately, that would be a huge jump. So 65, that would be 19, 26, 32, 64, 6, sorry, 1.9, 2.6, 3.2, 6.4. And a lot of women like doing that. That's horrible. And well, mental. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Depression, substance abuse, and suicide. Yay. Wow. Yeah, okay. It's uh, like I said, I was not going to say it's not that, but it's like the whole thing is going insane now. All right. All right. Cool. That's interesting. Oh my. Hmm. Hmm. Who has that? France. Wow. Aren't you glad you live in America? Ooh. Let's look at this whole thing, shall we? Okay. Oh, no, we can't. Looks like parts of Africa made it illegal, and Australia. Oh, I'd love to live in Africa. Although the Muslims don't mind too much, do they? Come on, come on. Right. Ah, okay. Wow. Oops. Wow. So, unfortunately, wow. Okay. Wow. Now, I would love to live in parts of Africa where it's illegal to do such things. Go back, go back. I think you can't go back. Alright. Go down. The whole thing is just kind of messed up in my opinion. Anyway, I was gonna go to Hillary Clinton. What does she believe in? You know, a funny thing, I'm actually voting for her, but it's actually more like no. Which is your worst enemy? Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton? You know, I would say that Donald Trump would, I don't know. He is he's kind of lawless. Hillary is more lawless, but Donald Trump does not know how to do things the right way. He says he does, and he says he's gonna change the whole government, but insanity, that's not the way to do things. Just the way I'm thinking right, just the way I think of what he's doing right now. Oh wow! And of course, wow, what's this? Okay, let me just show you something very interesting. High rates of family rejection were significant. Higher rates of family rejections were significantly associated with poorer health outcomes on the basis of odds and ratios. Lesbian, gay, bisexual, and young adults who reported high levels of family rejection during adolescence were 8.4 times more likely to report having attempted suicide, and 5.9 times more likely to report high levels of depression, 3.4 times likely to use illegal drugs, and 3.4 times more likely to report having engaged in unprotected sexual intercourse compared to peers from families that were reported no or levels of family rejection. Wow. Yeah. So don't reject your children, or they will be messed up. Yeah. Gay and lesbian youth bear an increased risk of suicide, and all the rest of these things. Also in condemning environment, verbal and physical abuse and all that, and craziness. LGBT youths are more likely to report psychological and physical abuse by parents or caretakers and more. Yeah. LGBT youths are significantly targeted on the basis of their perceived sexual orientation or gender non-comforting appearance, and oh my goodness. So basically, if you abuse your child, he will become crazy. He'll become He'll be likely to become crazy. He'll be likely to go in perversion. So being a parent is very hard, but doing the right things as a parent, that's definitely a very good thing. So about that, I think parents are starting to go on the rebellion side because let me just look up a rebellion of the 60s. All right. Okay. Yeah. This is what happens when you rebel. People become crazy, or have a possibility of becoming crazy. It was a it was a wow, I can't talk right now. It was a decade of extremes and transformational change and bizarre contrasts. Flower children and assassins, idealism and alienation, rebellion and backlash. Ouch! For many in the massive post-war World War II baby boom generation, it was both the best of times and the worst of times. Yeah. I would hate to live in that times, and we're living in the worst times, so that's not good. There will be many 50-year anniversaries to mark significant events of the 1960s, and a big reason that it is that what happened in the remarkable era still resonates today. This is a part four of a well, yeah, okay. Abby Hoffman is an icon. Abby Hoffman, an icon of the '60s, counterculture summed up in a common attitude of young people at the start of the decade. I'm interested in fundamental changes in American society, Hoffman wrote in the New York Times Village Voice, in building a system on love, trust, brotherhood, and all that other beautiful things he sang about in the heyday of the social movement known as flower power. Oh my goodness! To many, however, the '60s were marked by the worst of the baby boomer self-indulgence, and the decade of certainly didn't achieve the counterculture objectives of the ending poverty, war, intolerance. In some ways, the decade had quite the opposite effect, igniting a culture war that turned virulent and that persists in some ways today. So basically, the 1960s caused even more famine and caused other things that were not so nice. Wow. That was quite the crazy time, and I don't think that was the times where people really wanted to actually just... wow. Flower babies. Seen those before. I don't know if you want to see them. But here's an ugly picture of a flower baby, if that's what you think it is. I don't know what it looks like anymore. I've seen those, but they're weird. Oh, boy. Alright. Yep. Let's look this up. Yep. People were on drugs then. Just saying that people were on drugs, yeah. It's, people were doing very strange things in the '60s. Now I know that things have gone pretty bad since the '60s. '60s were really bad as well, but man, my goodness. Can't say that the rebellion started the whole thing, because maybe it did and maybe it didn't. The whole rebellion thing just caused massive warfare and caused downgrade in love and trust and all that. So, if you rebel against your parents, expect to become abusive, and those abused kids will become suicidal, transgender, and even worse. Now let me just show you a verse on my site. I can show you because it's one of those things I can share in the video one. Oh boy, hello, dude. Alright. Matthew. This is a popular one of mine. Yeah, it's like, let's see. That is ancient times, and has always happened since the end of the apostle times. Maybe they're still here, but you know. Yep, yep. You have wars and rumors of wars. Yeah, since World War I or something like that. But see that you are not alarmed. Such things must happen, but the end is still to come. Nation will rise against nation. That is happening in World War II. Kingdom against kingdom. That actually, wars and rumors of wars. So that was probably something in the 1800s. Nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. That was World War I and II. There will be famines and earthquakes in various places. All these are the beginnings of birth pains. Then you will be handed over to be persecuted and put to death, and you will be hated by nations because of me. Sounds like the 40s and 50s. At the time, many will turn away from the faith and betray and hate each other. Sounds 60s. Many false prophets will appear and deceive many people. Sounds 80s. Because of the increases, the wickedness and level of most will grow cold. Sounds like 80s and 90s. But the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in the whole world as it has been to all nations, and then the end will come. That sounds like the internet. But there's more, and I don't know exactly where that is. But that was all Matthew. And Jesus was very specific on that part. Yeah. So, back. Now you can see that this world is just near the end. And you think that this is not going to get worse? Well, it's going to get worse. Sorry to say. And in my opinion, if you're just believing that God is real and you believe in Jesus Christ and He believes in you, and you get baptized in His name and have His Holy Ghost or a Spirit, then if you have all that and you're prepared, He'll take you home, and He will not let you live in all these disasters like He described. Maybe we're just more rebellious than the other generation. Oops, excuse me. And that's what we should suffer more, but I don't think that's the case because He loves us all. But He is also just. Like I say all the time, He is also just. And I'm trying not to get too off topic, but basically let me just say that and another beautiful thing about having Him, another um, good effect is basically you will be protected because of him. And because of him, not too many problems will happen or occur. Now, I don't see anyone on here, but I did see a few people comment, and one of them liked me. Now, hopefully, if you see this video, that you know who I am, because I just want to protect just about everyone in need. But because of the hate right now, be prepared for, I don't know, more crazy things to happen, because the whole world's getting crazier. And who knows what will happen after that. Anyway, and let me just say, it's not just about race. It's about it's it's about when. Okay, it's not just about race. It's just the reasoning, because it seems like it's about race. It's because the whole world's getting crazier, and we're gonna have to brace for impact, guys. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right now. Hopefully I'll pray for you. Okay. Bye.